If you're thinking of moving to Brighton, Michigan, or just wondering what it's really like to live here, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm taking you around one of my favorite communities in Southeast Michigan. We'll talk about neighborhoods, home prices, schools, restaurants, things to do, and who Brighton is really best suited for. Hey, I'm Carissa with Keller Williams. I help buyers and sellers throughout Livingston and Oakland County. And every week on this channel, I share everything you need to know about buying a home and living in some of Michigan's best communities. So let's get started. First, where exactly is Brighton? Brighton is in Livingston County. It's about 45 minutes west of Detroit and roughly 30 minutes north of Ann Arbor, making it an ideal location for commuters who want a quieter lifestyle without giving up convenience. One thing I hear over and over from people moving here is that Brighton feels like the perfect balance. It has enough shopping, restaurants, and entertainment that you rarely need to leave town, but it still has a welcoming small town atmosphere. It's also conveniently located right along I-96 and US 23, making travel incredibly easy whether you're commuting for work or heading out for the weekend. My absolute favorite part of Brighton has to be downtown. Downtown Brighton has so much character. The streets are lined with locally owned boutiques, coffee shops, restaurants, breweries, salons, and small businesses that really make the community unique. One of the things I love most is how walkable everything is. You can park once and then spend the entire afternoon shopping, grabbing coffee, enjoying lunch on the patio, walking around the mill pond, and attending one of the many community events they have throughout the summer. And you'll find concerts in the park, the farmers market, art festivals, holiday events, food truck rallies, and seasonal celebrations that bring the whole community together. It's one of those downtowns where people actually spend time and they don't just pass through. If you enjoy being outdoors, Brighton also has a lot to offer. You're minutes away from Kensington Metro Park, Island Lake Rec Area, Brighton State Recreation Area, and dozens of beautiful lakes like Woodland Lake and Chemung. While you enjoy boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, biking, hiking, or golfing, there's something nearby for every season. For the golfers, there is Oak Point Country Club that a lot of people love being a member to or just visiting. And during the winter, many residents enjoy cross-country skiing. We have one of the best ski resorts, in my opinion. We have Mount Brighton, and it is a great place for new skiers or advanced. One of the best parts about living here is the food scene, and some of my favorites are El Arbol, Sushi Zen, Brighton Barn Grill, Bourbons, Brewery Becker, Lynn's on First, and I love to get coffee either at Brighton Coffee House or at Captain's on Main, which is also a really great pizza place. And the best part is that new businesses can continue to open new places, and there's always something new to try. One of my favorites that we'll hit on later is Kasi. It is in the rooftop of the new building right downtown, the Aller building, and it is such a cute, fancy place. You don't even feel like Brighton when you're up there. Now, the schools and community. Brighton is well known for its strong sense of community, and many families here are here for the schools. They are highly rated, and if you don't have children, that's okay too. The community itself is one of Brighton's biggest selling points. And people know their neighborhoods. You'll see a lot of kids out riding bikes, families walking downtown, the community events are always packed with everyone, and it's just a really great spot to support each other, especially local businesses around here. And it's a small town where you'll see people take a lot of pride in, a lot of parades. It's just a cool place. Now, the housing market. Brighton offers a variety of homes depending on your budget and lifestyle. You'll find starter homes, condos, new construction, luxury homes, and luxury neighborhoods, lakefront properties, and acreage. We have a little bit of everything. And the prices vary. The more downtown you are, you can find really great starter homes, and you can also find really awesome renovated homes that can go up into $1 million plus. I did pull stats for the Brighton market. And this is just for residential homes. It doesn't include condos, but right now in June of 2026, the median price that a home is selling for is $495,000. We are sitting at 13 days on market, and that means when a home hits the market, it's taking on average about 13 days to get an offer accepted. We are still seeing homes that are nicely priced and staged well selling within the first weekend. And it is still a seller's market here in Brighton. The month supply is 1.9, and anytime we're under about 3 to 4 months, that means it's a seller's market. So if no new homes were to hit the market, it would take 1.9 months for everything to sell. So that's a little bit about the Brighton housing market. It's super strong, especially here in Livingston County. It's in high demand. I do see a lot of people move here from Oakland County, like Royal Oak. We have people moving here from Grand Blanc. Even on the map, I see some people from Florida moving here and relocating. So it's definitely a place where people are coming, especially if they need to live close to Ann Arbor for U of M or close to Detroit. It really is a great central spot for relocators and people who grew up in the area. So some pros and cons. Obviously, like I've talked about, the beautiful downtown, it really is special. The restaurants are amazing. You feel like you are sometimes up north with the really cool restaurants and the beautiful landscaping in downtown Brighton. They just redid it. I believe it was a year ago or a year and a half ago, where the whole downtown has been redone and it looks amazing. We have great outdoor recreation, highly rated schools, and housing options for every individual in every different circumstance. The cons, homes do sell quick. So if you are looking in Brighton, it's important to be with a realtor who knows the market and can sometimes see what's coming up before it hits the market. Prices are higher in Brighton than other Livingston County areas, and the downtown parking can get busy, and there is also some traffic, especially on weekdays when people are getting out of work. You'll see a little bit of a backup around here, but it's not a big deal. And who should live here? I think really anyone. Like, it's great for first-time home buyers. It's great for people downsizing, people who want acreage, or people who want a downtown feel. We also have so many condo options for people, so it really is great. But really, that's what I have for you about Brighton. There's so much more that I could talk about. And if you're thinking of buying, selling, or relocating to Livingston or Oakland County, I'd love to help. Be sure to subscribe, because every week I'll be sharing neighborhood tours, local business spotlights, home tours, and everything you need to know about living in Southeast Michigan. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video as we will be featuring a local Brighton business.